Welcome back to Heavyweight Camping Review, guys. We are coming to you once again from Natchez Trace State Park. Got a new tent. Thought I'd talk about it for a minute. It's the Ozark Trail 12-person dark rest instant tent. It's pretty huge. Wasn't really going to get this one. I was going to get the 8-man, but the 12-man was the only one that was in stock, and I needed one at the time. I've used it once before. This is our second time running it. I'll give you a little quick pan around of the campsite. We're at campsite 16 at campground number 2 at the Cub Lake sites in Natchez Trace State Park. Got some neighbors there. I'm panning through them real quick. Back to the Ozark Trail dark rest. It's a giant tent. It's a lot bigger than I expected to be. I was expecting a pretty big tent, but it's definitely larger. It's luxurious. It's amazing. Said that. It's a little difficult to put up. Trick to know. These red spots here in the middle, that's a lock. This pole slides out from the main hub. These two stay permanently attached. Everything stays permanently attached. Those 3 hubs on the top, and then all these knuckles on the corner. A quick thing to note, these corner secures are very vital. If you don't have them in the proper space, the knuckles will not stay standing up, and these end hubs here won't lock into place properly, and then it'll collapse on you. You definitely need 2 people to help put this together. If for no other reason than to have someone holding one side while you're securing the other side. Another tip is, don't put your ground stakes in until you have the tent fully erected and fully locked out. Then secure your ground stakes. Otherwise, it really makes it difficult to lock all the hubs and knuckles out into their proper places, and it makes it more difficult for them to want to stay in their places. Do have 2 entrances. This is the entrance I kind of prefer to use. There's a D door on the other side. This doorway splits open on both sides, and then it's got a little partition in the middle that you can roll them up and keep them out of the way if you want it to be secured. You do have a power outlet hole to stick your power cords, or maybe a propane hose if you're going to run a heater. Here around the outside, on each end, there are some vents down at the bottom that you can open up. I will say, all in all, it is a very well ventilated tent. We get lots of air movement coming through here. Let's step inside and I'll give you a quick tour of the inside here. Pardon the mess. We're in the middle of having a camping trip here. This is all one nice big open space. You can see, even with the windows open, it's fairly dark in here. I'll zip one of these panels out so you can see. These roof panels secure like this. And you zip this side out. There's 4 of these. You can see that section there would be zipped up. That's what they look like when they're zipped out. And then the rainfly does add another level of darkening. I don't have it on this time because it's a little warm this trip. It's the beginning of October, and we've had 80, 85 degree temps during the day. It's been dropping down to about 60s at night, but at any rate, you can see at the head of the bed here that vent, or I guess I've heard some people call them bellows. We have a new sleeping bag, the Teton Double XL. There's the little one again. All in all, it's pretty well done. It doesn't have the tubbed floor like our Coleman tent had, which I would have liked to have seen. You can kind of see some light coming through those seams. It's not 100% dark rest, but I think it's as good as you're going to get on a tent anyway. But all closed up, it stays pretty dark in here. And there's the Mrs. New airbed. She likes to have her own spot. Got the battery and the inverter going. We had the fan rolling last night. And here on the back side is that D door. It's also got the cover. You know, this is just kind of our general setup. Like I said, it's way more space than we really needed, but it serves its purpose. And it's very comfortable, and it's not all that difficult to set up. You know, it's a tricky thing, and you definitely need two people. But, you know, in a pinch, you probably could get it set up by yourself. I did it the day we bought it and came home with it. You know, just set it up in the front yard to see what it looked like. And I was able to do it. I had some choice words while I was doing it, but I was able to do it. I'll go around to the back side here so you can see. You know, pretty simple. The coloring's kind of decent. I tend to like browns and oranges and golds and ambers and colors like that, but this is the only color scheme that I could get this tent in, or at least that was all that was available at the time. But anyway, got a nice campsite. It's a beautiful area. If you're down in the West Tennessee area, you're looking to travel and try different places out, West Tennessee has some amazingly beautiful parks, and they're really affordable. Ours here was like $18 a night. I mean, you kind of can't beat it. Having said that, this was the Ozark Trail Dark Rest 12-person instant cabin tent. Thanks for stopping, guys. Appreciate it. Also, if you could do me a favor, like and subscribe. Show me some love on the channel. If you could make some comments, ask more questions. If you want to see more videos, please don't hesitate to ask. I'd appreciate it a lot. Thank you.